Like, what if I want to be like fucking the Joe Rogan of like streetwear, skateboarding, or entrepreneurs? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I hate that Joe Rogan's fucking doing really well with that podcast, though.
Why, you don't like it?
No, I like it, but it's like, fuck, man. I want to hate on you, Joe Rogan, but you're fucking killing it.
Yeah, he's
What was that one episode? He was smoking an L with what's his face?
Elon Musk.
Just doing that is legendary, bro. Like, This guy has the fucking leading automotive company in America. He's smoking a fucking blunt with him.
Yeah.
How the fuck? And it's documented. That's fucking awesome. Not that I'm like down for like cloud chasing, but I'm just saying like that's, to me, that's like, that's not cloud chasing. You're just like vibing out with somebody and it's
That's
fun.
The beauty of Joe Rogan too, is that he does not give a fuck. He's literally all of that. At least that's what I'm sold on. The belief is that that's all organic. That's just like literally him having genuine interests in all these things that he's into. And he's like, all right, I'm going to get these people. But obviously now that he's got a following of like 8 million subscribers on YouTube.
Is that 8 million?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Joe Rogan. I smoke crack rock. Is this recording? It's not recording, is it?
Yeah, it's finally recording.
Oh, fuck. All right, you caught that. No, whatever. All right, what should we start?
Tell me about yourself, Ray.
Hi, my name is Ray Maté. I'm a native New Yorker, born in Brooklyn. Currently live in Queens. Lived in Long Island for a stint. And I like to make shit. Well, not poo, but like, I make stuff.
But you make poo too. You're human.
Yeah, I'll occasionally blow mud if I eat something bad, but whatever. I don't want to even start this shit off talking about that stuff. But anyway, let's get this started.
No shit talk yet.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk some shit.
Let's talk some shit.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
No one watches this, so we can kind of say whatever the fuck we want.
I'm down for whatever. I mean, throw it at me. I'll try to answer it to best of my ability. I mean, where do you want to start?
Wackest brands out right now.
Oof, I don't want, dude. Wackest brands out right now. I mean, the brand's not whack. I mean, I'm glad it's successful, but like, I don't get the whole rip and dip fucking appeal. I mean, that's not too forward. I mean, whatever. He's clearly doing well, but like, rip and dip is like I fucking hate cats. I'm sorry, you like cats?
No.
But like, rip and dip's like some cat shit, right?
Yeah, it's the logo with the kitty.
I fucking hate cats, but like, dude, people line up for it. I mean, that's for some people, that's their goal. They want to have a line of people to buy their shit, which is great. But I mean, me personally, I don't. But like, dude, I like some of those dudes, but I just don't think it just doesn't appeal to me.
Mm.
But what do I know? I mean, I don't know. I like certain things.
There was also a rumor floating around for a long time on Slap and just the general skate public that the dude would physically abuse his exes or his girlfriend or whatever, some shit like that.
Oh man, dude, I normally don't like those like little forum things, but I'm not gonna lie, I pop in them and I read some shit. I don't know how they know. They do know some shit on that Slap forum. I don't understand how they find some of these like real little facts, but not saying that that's true or not. But dude, some people while out, you get a little bit of success, it gets to your head, and then, dude, you're out there fucking up. Mm-hmm. But whatever, dude, the Slap forums they're fucking brutal, man. The Slap forums are, dude, Twitter fingers, keyboard fingers, or whatever. People just light that shit up.
Oh, absolutely.
They light it up.
And it's sort of interesting, but at the same time, a lot of times it is just useless banter.
I mean, it's useless banter, but like, it is entertaining, but like, you know how it is. You're like, oh, that's just whack. Let me go see what fucking people are saying. But then, fast forward, like, I'm not gonna lie, I read fucking hypebeast comments when people are making fun of like, some of my colleagues. Just reading the comments are just like super entertaining, and just, it is what it is. The world we live in now, it's digital and cloud chasing and fucking blue checks and all that shit. I mean,
I feel like we're so masochistic as a society to do that.
I mean, that's the world we live in today. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, anywho, I guess educate the public on your background way before Twitter and all that.
Okay, so way before all that.
Where were you born?
I was born 1975 in Brooklyn, in Bay Ridge. Lutheran Medical Center was the hospital my mom worked at and where she gave birth to me. My father's Ray, my mother's Karina. I was born in 1975. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. 1975.
Too much coffee.
Too much coffee. I had 4 coffees today. I'm over caffeinated.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, I drink so much coffee, and when you drink shitty coffee, I feel like I drink more of it, but whatever. It's like my guilty pleasure. So yeah, now where did I leave off? 1975. Got into breakdancing in the mid 80s through my cousins, Mark and Dave Uliguez, which are technically not my cousins, but their mother grew up with my mother in the Philippines, and they both came here together to become nurses in New York. Fast forward, we're childhood friends, and they helped me get my first skateboard in Tom's River. It was a Ken Park, a vision board with I think it was independent trucks and OJs. It was the grossest setup ever, but they all chipped in and helped me get the board, and I was stoked on it. And I don't know, when I came back, I skated for a bit, the tail chipped from jumping off launch ramps, and somehow, some way, a bunch of our friends got together, which were all people from Brooklyn, James Grandine lived in Canarsie on, I don't know, he was off Remsen Avenue. Jimmy Chan was down by Builder C. Giovanni Retta, he lived in Mill Basin at the time, and I was over there by the L train on Rockaway Parkway, and we all knew each other through Alex Valich, who went to Xavier High School, who actually went to high school with Keith Huffnagel, and we all skated together. And I don't know, I finally decided I wanted to get a real board, and I met this guy Wing, who I'm pretty sure everybody knows. He's from Chinatown, and he was this guy that was he knew what was up. He was doing G-turns back then. He had fucking crazy Vision pants and Airwalk sneakers. I think they were oh man, I don't remember. Were they the 540s? I don't know. It was a blur. So he would take me to the projects, and why are we going to the projects? And, what's over here? Is yeah, we're going to Benji's. This is where you're going to get a real setup. And I went there, and I fucking, you'd see all these different boards, from Shut to, I think he had Nimbus boards, and there were I think Ducky skated for them back in the day. It was Skateworks, rails and riser pads and Gizmo wheels and SMA boards, Rocco boards. And they also had I think later down the line, I remember seeing Andy Howell Schmidt stick boards. I don't know. I don't have the best of memory, but I know some of the product might be off the timeline. But dude, this was in the projects. And back then, New York was very New York. People would try to steal your starter cap, your Jordans, and going to the projects to get a skate setup was so weird to me, because the dude was super cool, and it was just kind of the weirdest experience to go get your skate kit, and then you'd go to the banks and go flex there, and you'd see all types of I don't know, man, it was crazy back then. You'd see all these dudes from Brooklyn, a Richie Rojas and Ivan Perez, Steven Callis, and I don't know, it was so different then. People would just get together and skate, and all the crews were all broken up, the Jersey heads, Staten Island heads, Long Island heads, Queens heads, Manhattan heads, Harlem kids. Everybody knew each other, and everybody skated with each other, and somehow, some way, everybody just congregated with each other somehow, some way. And I don't know, it was a weird time, man, way back then. So after that, that's how I kind of built my friendships with people. And these are all the people that I still affiliate myself with till this day, and that's always been the inspiration for anything I do. And skateboarding kind of I think it trained me to be at a certain, how can I say this, I feel I have a certain eye for certain things, even clothes,
it's more
music.
Nuanced.
It's more nuanced. And I don't know, I feel this is a fucking dumb word, culture, but I feel we're more culture than the average person.
Yeah.
We can appreciate I don't know, I don't know, we're just like a little bit different from like traveling to food, to people, to like movies, to footwear, to...
Well, hold on. Let me stop you right there. I actually just thought of something hilarious right as you were saying that. Remember back in the day, you'd be looking for sneakers, like skate shoes when you were in school to be like, yo, that kid skates. Like, he gets me.
Oh my God. I was talking about that the other day.
So I feel like that happens now at work. I'll be looking for like a particular like brand and a like, or I don't know. I like house music. So say if like someone's rocking like a Bossa Nova Civic Club t-shirt, or if they have like a pair of some like K-less lights or some shit, I'd be like, oh like
shit.
Sick. Like, we both made it. We got like 401ks.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. Remember back in the day, you're like, oh my God, he's wearing Airwalks. He skates. And then you'd look at the shoes like, oh, he's goofy. Oh, he's regular. Like, you could tell, I mean, because no one really, back way earlier, like, people were only skating, like, there was not so much switch. But just identifying and seeing somebody with like Vision streetwear pants, or like a Bones Brigade, like not Bones Brigade, but like a Powell Peralta, like all over print, like Rap Bones over the Powell logo, like when they're wearing garments like that, you're like, oh man, that dude skates. But now it's a little different. It's, since, you know, skate is more like pop culture now, and people are more drawn to that whole skater like look now. Is, I don't know, it's kind of like it's like a thing.
Yeah, of course.
Do I sound okay? I sound over caffeinated.
No. You sound good. I actually sound a little distant and distorted. So I'm trying.
Well, you better
you
should get it together then.
No fucking kidding. It's because I haven't done one of these in that long.
Really? You're pro at this shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You've been doing this since the Rick Cordero days.
Yeah, but like setting up these mics, setting up all the cameras. Like, I haven't done this podcast since probably whenever Lou was, which I think was August.
Really?
Yeah, I've been slacking.
Oh no, so you're fine. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Maybe I am hard on myself, but whatever. I don't know. I feel
no, it's okay. It's just the end. It's like the end of the day, and you're probably like, you know, I need fucking another boost of energy. Like, I need to fucking get a second wind.
I got my kombucha for that.
Kombucha.
Yeah.
Kombucha. Every time I think of kombucha, I think of that one scene that Jaden Smith said something about kombucha. He's like, I go into like a deli and I grab a kombucha. Not making fun of him. I think Jaden's dope. I fuck with Jaden. I don't care what anybody says. But that one line in my head, it's just like, I don't think of anybody going to like a bodega saying like, yo, where's the kombucha at?
Well, it's not even entirely true, because he's like, yeah, you know, like New York skating is like super casual. You just like skate TF, maybe pull up to the deli, get a kombucha. It's like, nah, you probably have like $1.85 in your pocket, and you can get in Arizona and then maybe steal some shit when the dude's not looking from like the counter below, or like that. I mean, that's what I used to do.
Do like a Justin Pierce move, like fucking throw a 40 in your fucking pants?
Or that, yeah. But there's no like 18-year-old skater that he's like clearly marketing his whole lifestyle to that's going to get kombucha.
Yeah, no, his lifestyle's a little different.
That's true.
Than the normal.
I guess there are a lot of there's a lot more rich skater kids these days than there were probably when you were growing up or when I was growing up.
That's actually not true. I grew up with a lot of kids that were really well off skateboarding. Like, one of my boys, he'd be like, yo, you got to come to my crib and skate my setup. And I'd be like, okay, I'll come by. He's like, yeah, all my shit's on my tennis court. And I'm like,
I stand corrected.
I'm like, what do you mean tennis court? He's like, yeah, I got a railside bar, I got a couple of quarter pipes, flat bank. I'm like, what? Go there, and like, dude, his fucking tennis court had all these things. I'm like, fuck, I want to go skate this shit. This shit's like Ohio skate out. Fast forward, his mom's pissed. She's like, this is taking up too much room. I want to play tennis. They fucking murked the whole shit. A few months later, he has a mini ramp on like the side of his crib with like extensions on two sides, like, and I'm like, dude, you have a fucking, now I gotta learn how to skate mini ramp. This is kind of cool. But no, there's a ton of like, I mean, I feel like skateboarding in general, you have to be kind of like, you know, there's people that are like well off and like they're down to share it, you know. Like, I remember even like moving to Long Island and meeting this kid Matt Gagliardi, and he had a mini ramp on his fucking in his backyard too. So like, he was like, dude, come to my house whenever. So like, a lot of my well off friends were like down to share come by, come skate. Not saying that like Ben Liversedge was like well off too, but like fast forward when we'd skate with him in like Northport, his mom and his dad were like always so accommodating. They were like, oh, do you guys want anything to eat after? Like they'd fucking order like fucking 5 pies, and like everybody and their mother would fucking kill him. Peter Beastie would probably eat them all these fucking slices, and fucking Keenan would fucking stay there for fucking like a few days or so. But I don't know. I'm ranting.
No, that's good. I was actually about to get to a point. So coming up like that, you were, what would that be called? The first generation or second generation immigrant here?
Fuck, man. I don't know.
I guess second, because your parents immigrated here.
Yeah, I'm second.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, what kind of family dynamic did you have? Like, were you like well off or middle class or impoverished? Or
I'm going to say we were middle class. Obviously being an immigrant is, it's a little bit more difficult than the average person, but we're middle class. Growing up, my mom was a nurse. My dad did odd jobs. He was a taxi driver. Eventually worked for American Airlines later down the line. That's just the edited version, because talking about that shit in the middle is tiring. We were doing okay, but it's, they work really hard, and they really implemented like, take care of your brother, work hard, study hard, be good to your mom, be good to your dad. When you're not with us and you're out in public, remember you're representing us. Don't look like an asshole. My father's always like, listen, dress properly, make sure you're well-mannered, say thank you, welcome, don't be a dickhead. I want you to have good penmanship. He like made me practice that shit every Saturday. Like, my father was like really, really militant on the way that I grew up, and he instilled like all this shit in me. Like, he was tough on me till he passed. Like, he always was always pushing me, and I didn't like it growing up. But when you're a kid and you're getting fucking yelled at and you don't understand these things, but like your parents are actually pushing you to become, the best person you can be.
Sure. I mean, it's like going to the gym and like bodybuilding. It's like you have to push your muscles so it tears to rebuild stronger and bigger.
I guess so. Yeah, it's similar. I mean, that's a crazy analogy, but yeah, it's similar. Yeah, it's similar.
But I mean, I also relate to that too, because I immigrated here when I was 6. So it's like being in a Russian family. A lot of the stereotypes are very true.
They're very. I mean, some of these stereotypes are fucking no joke, dude. Like think about like, I don't know. I just think about like back in the days, like getting beat up because you fuck up. Like, dude, I would get it. My dad would beat the shit out of me because, either bad grades or talking back to him or coming back late. But it was a different generation back then. It was, it was a little bit more harsh.
Of course.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, I had a similar story too, where anytime I get grounded, I wouldn't necessarily like I didn't have a PlayStation to take away.
Right.
I didn't have that many toys to take away. Instead, what my parents would do, my dad in particular, he's like, all right, now you have to write a letter. This is like in 3rd, 4th grade. You have to write a letter to your grandparents or your cousins or your aunts and uncles in Russia, but it's got to be all in Russian. And then whenever you fuck up, you have to I'll correct it, but then you have to go back and rewrite it with no errors whatsoever.
Oh, fuck. That's horrible.
And it'll be like 3 to 4 pages each.
Damn, that's horrible.
Yeah.
You know what my dad used to do? He would tell me, he's like, you know what? You can't go out. I'm like, what? He's like, you can't go out. Dude, I would fucking freak out. Dude, back in the day, people would go out and play basketball, manhunt, fucking whatever, talk shit. Like, he's like, you can't go out. Dude, I was fucking dying. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go out. I'm sorry, I won't fuck up again. But like, dude, like little things like that, like just depriving you of like something that is so simple, and you learn like, oh my God, let me get my shit together. Let me not fuck up. And, it kind of like helps you like appreciate, I don't know, all those like little lessons that he taught me. It resonates now,
Of course.
Even though I'm like 44, but took long enough. Dude, damn, I sound old, but I'm not old.
Nah, you still got it.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So what else? What else are we chatting about?
Oh, that's it.
That's it?
No.
Fuck, that's fucking short, bro. I got more to say than that. Fuck.
Let's spur off that. My question to you is, do you think that everything that your parents instilled in you, your upbringing, everything, your environment, growing up in New York City, do you think all that had to do with you becoming an entrepreneur in the future? Actually, tell me, what did you do? Because like when I first found out about you was through Mighty Healthy.
Okay.
You were the brand owner. Mm-hmm. You were doing things with it. But I also swear I read somewhere that you used to work in like finance or something before.
Well, I didn't work in finance. I actually worked in IT, whatever, information technology. Yeah. So I worked at Prudential Securities, and I was doing like all fucking support. So the traders would use this application, and I'd have to fucking, help them make sure their trades go through, and make sure the fucking Reuters and IZ feed would go through. That was like fucking ages ago. But like, yeah, from there, like, I don't know, at 28, I decided to just change it up. I was like, I gotta fucking live. I don't want to be that old guy that's like, I didn't live. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to have a 9 to 5 and like be there all bitter and like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't go here, I didn't go there, I didn't try to fucking, I didn't try to open a restaurant, or I didn't try to fucking meet this person or do that. You know what I mean? Like, you
don't want regrets.
You don't want no fucking regrets, man. You only live once. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. I was like, I'm just gonna do some other shit.
Did you already have plans in your head? Like, were you kind of scheming on putting together a clothing brand?
I think I just wanted to do clothes for like a long time. Like, just, growing up in Canarsie, like the first thing, like mid 80s, late 80s, the first thing people would talk about, like, yo, what are you wearing? Like, oh shit, you got Diodoras on? Those are sick. Those Avias, those are sick. Those fucking Sauconys, those are sick. Those Cabas are sick. Like, Jordans, those are, you know what I mean? Like, people would, if you're not rocking no dope shoes, you would get shitted on pretty hard, especially when like you're playing ball on the court. Like, we'd be at Flatlands Avenue playing fucking at Builder C, and like the first thing is like kids are like looking at your shoes, and from there it's that's where like it all started. Later on, moved to Uniondale, and Uniondale, like I was into like polo and that all fucking. Even like in college, I wore like a lot of polo, and then Supreme popped up, and then you get into streetwear. And even before that, when you're skateboarding, you're into like Vision streetwear, skate rags, limpies.
Did you ever go and boost polo?
Hell yeah, I boosted polo. I fucking dude, I stole mad shit. I mean, that was just like the nature of the beast. I mean, I wasn't doing it like the fucking lowlives were, or like fucking stealing starter caps, but I think everybody at some point kind of like stole apparel. I mean, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, well, I know polo was the hot one. Like the lowlifes were doing it, but then there was a bunch of smaller crews. Like my barber, he was saying, I remember the first time I went in there because Brett had like sold him some gear, and he lives not far from me, so he was looking for a barber too. Happened to pop in there. This dude Rod cut his hair, so he like paid him in like a hoodie instead of cash.
No, that's pretty valid.
But so I was like, all right, cool. I'll visit the same guy, and then I go get a haircut from him. And we're shooting the shit. I told him about the mission statement and how one of the people that we actually wanted to interview was Ian Reed. And he's like, oh shit, I came up with Ian.
Yeah.
And I guess like they were, like I'm pretty sure he said they both came up in Fort Greene, and how they both were like in different crews doing all that, like, the Brooklyn early 90s shit.
Right.
Including being in the crews that like would run up and, steal a bunch of polo from Macy's.
Dude, people would run in and just fucking... just grab everything, like be out. But dude, I don't know, that's just, when you're like a gearhead, you're always like, you're just addicted to looking like, I gotta have let me wear fucking Nautica and Hilfiger on the rainy day, let me wear polo like on a good day. You always have to have something, like, I don't know, fucking just clothes have always been like a big part of my life, and being something I've been into, just to, I don't know, just after a while I'm like, I want to make my own shit. And making my own shit and like representing certain things, like I like skateboarding, and I felt like the skateboarding helped elevate and push the brand, because it was like, these guys are, representing my shit, and they look good, and they're doing good tricks, and they're different. It's, I don't know, a a lot of this stuff happened, believe it or not, organically, and it happened on its own. I didn't really plan on, having a brand and like selling a brand, licensing a brand, and then selling it again. Like all these things happen naturally to me. I'm not a Garmento, but luckily like people were drawn to me, and like, I worked with them, and I don't know, I have really, really, really good luck with, I don't know, turning something, turning into something, like like all this stuff just luckily just happened for me. You know what I mean? I didn't go to school for this, and I used what I had. I used all my resources.
I mean, I imagine at that point though, like especially with your upbringing, you probably had a lot of connections from the skate world and whatever else.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my
friends.
Yeah, like back to like all my friends that I affiliate with myself now. Like, growing up, one guy's doing a store here, one guy's doing a store there, and then like, hey, can you do me a solid? Like, I'm trying to do this thing. Like, help me out. Like, people would help you out, and favors for favors, and somehow, some way, I was like in the best retailers. It was a different time back then. A lot of these things, I don't know, it's just not what it is today. Like today, it's like it's very commercial, which is okay. Things change over the years. It becomes a lot more popular. But yeah, I'm not saying that all of it is I got lucky, but you need to get a little lucky to succeed in this life.
Right time and place.
Right time and place. Yeah, I mean, timing was everything. Like, I think at the time streetwear I thought it was booming, especially because there was more of a community thing, and people were helping each other. People were sharing information. People were sharing resources. And it seemed more of like, like even like 90s hip hop. It seemed like that. Like this guy was like this rapper, and everybody had a certain style, and like every brand had a certain style, and we all kind of like grew with each other. Now it's totally different. Like social media plays a big part of it, and not hating, but like cloud chasing is that's just what people do. But let me tell you something. Even though like I'm talking all this shit now, there's tons of people right now that are doing so much cool shit, and it doesn't matter like how many Instagram followers they have or who they're doing shit with. There's it's different now. There's tons of cool shit out there. I mean, I always see the good, not the bad. I just prefer that, because I don't want to be like bitter old 40-year-old. It's like hating on everything, or not liking what how things are now in the world. So
yeah, of course.
I don't know, I'm looking at things different now. I'm doing my own shit.
PMA.
Oh, that's what PMA. What's it again?
Positive mental attitude.
I thought it was positive mean dude. Positive mean attitude, not dude, but whatever. That's PMD. That's whatever. I fucked that up.
From a business perspective, how long until Mighty Healthy was paying your bills and everything? You could just live off of it solely.
Fuck, dude, a long fucking time. I can definitely say we outlast a lot more other brands. I mean, I was fucking blessed to do that for more than a decade. And, after a while, I was like, I need a break, man. I want to spend time with my family. I want to take I want to chill out. I want to mourn my father properly. Like, my father passed, and I was like, I didn't have a chance to kind of like take a step back and like really think about shit. And I don't know, dude, I lived pretty good off Mighty Healthy. I'm not going to lie. It treated me very well, and it brought a lot of good things in my life. And I'm going to say, like, it's one of the most proudest things I've ever done in my life, besides having my son.
Really?
Yeah. Because you know why? I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people were like, you can't do that. I'm like, okay, fuck you. I'm going to do it. And then even like later on, they're like, nah, I don't think it, nah. I'm like, nah, fuck it. There were so many times that with the brand, like I had to kind of like change it up, and like no one knows this. There's like, the recession, and you lose business partners, and market sucks, and this sucks, and I survived all that shit. So I said fuck you to a lot of people more than once. Like I think about a dozen people that would be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this without that person, and da da da. I'm like, you know what? You'll see me.
Well, what were they talking about exactly, if you can speak on it? What were they talking about exactly in terms of what you're not allowed to do, and like what rules are they pertaining to in the industry?
It's just not even that. It's just like, it's even like when you want to better yourself, or like, say for instance, like hand over, like change your business and have this person take care of this portion and that, and like, oh, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all these hurdles. Like if you're like trying to change something internally, or if somebody leaves, or if, you're selling to this retailer, like there's all these like little hurdles when you have a brand, especially like, when you're like a smaller brand, but.
Did you start it solely on your own, or did you have partners or anything in the beginning? So
I started with Dennis Ederman. So Dennis Ederman and we became good friends through Eric Rossetti. Eric Rossetti is a childhood friend that I've known for over 30 years. He's from Westbury. When I moved to Long Island to Uniondale, Eric Rossetti was one of my really close friends growing up, skateboarding, and his stepbrother is Dennis Ederman. And we were, I was doing Poets graphics with Gino, and then, me and Dennis, we meshed pretty well, and we did Mighty together, and I don't know, that's how it all started. He later actually left to go work at Nike. There's opportunity. So he left, and me at the time, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to ride this out because I believe in this shit. I'm about to have a kid, and I'm like, dude, is this the right thing? I don't fucking know, but whatever. It worked out. I was able to spend a good time of my life with my son and my father, and he watched my son grow up before he passed. And dude, I think that was for like 3 years straight, like him like coming over and spending time with my kid, and dude, it was crazy. I had a kid, and then like my father like came back from the Philippines. He was in Queens with us like every fucking day, hanging out, talking shit, bringing Kentucky Fried Chicken over, busting my balls, making fun of me all the time. Like, oh, where you going? Fucking, you're going CEO, you're going to your fucking showroom, and just like, I'm like, oh my God, dude, fucking, why are you killing me all day? Like, it's, I don't know. If you met my dad, he's like,
I imagine he was proud of you.
I don't know. Maybe he never came to my showroom. He never saw my office on Broadway. He never really set me aside. But he would like talk shit to me all the time, which I guess is kind of a way that he showed that he was proud of me. I mean, my pops is tough, like, just like coming here, doing it on his own, and he's no, he never really gave me any credit for what I've did, but I'm gonna assume that he was proud of me. He called me every day. No, not every day. He called me whenever my birthday turned up. He would call me, and he would never forget. So I'm sure that deep down inside, he was like, proud of me. I mean, I never heard it. He never said it, but we were pretty close. Mm-hmm. He's fun. So, we'd party together. We get fucked up together. Dude, you don't even know. We fought each other. I seen him beat people up. Did I say we get hammered together? Yeah, we used to get hammered together. We used to ride motorcycles together.
Really?
Yeah. He used to ride Harleys. He had a couple of bikes that we'd ride together, like fucking ride to Jones Beach, or even when we go to the Philippines, we'd ride motorcycles in the Philippines together. We had a fucking great time together. He passed earlier than I wanted to, at like 69. But he lived a good life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good to, I'm glad to have so many fun moments with him. He's a riot.
Well, it's good that you had all those moments and you got to experience so much.
Dude, my dad, when he found out that I was interested in skateboarding, he's like, I'm gonna take you to fucking California. We should go to fucking Upland. They got a fucking skate park there called the Pipeline. I was like, okay. He took me to Upland. I got a membership, skated the Pipeline, saw Salba, Gator, like in the flesh. It was pretty intimidating, man. I'm like, I can't roll in this big ass bank. I'm not skating these big ass fucking crazy pools, but you know, he always tried to give me the best experience growing up, you know, to the best of his ability. You know, he worked for American Airlines, and he's like, you know, I know that I can have us travel out there, and we'll stay with, you know, my friend over here, and I don't know. He made a lot of things happen for me and my brother growing up.
Oh, so that's good. So there was like support behind like all the choices that you made.
Yeah, I mean, it's, now that I look at it, the support was always there. Like, even for instance, like when they'd have like skate contests at Dr. Bikes in Belmore, he'd drop me off, but he'd hang out in the background and watch me. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I remember I would hate it. I'd be like, you know, just go. Don't watch me. I'm gonna mess up. And like, he'd be in the background, like, you know, watching me skate the mini ramp and all this shit. So he yeah, he was a big support growing up. He was also a maniac. But yeah,
I guess it's always that.
It's like about, you know, it's, yeah. But he was a really, really big influence. You'd like him. He'd talk shit to you. I remember he would like fucking, he would talk shit to Mike Hernandez. I don't know if you know who Mike Hernandez is. But yeah, he would give him the fucking third degree. Like, you know, just all my friends, he'd bust all their balls. He'd bust all their balls. He's like, hey, what's up, Buscemi? What's up, fucking Nucci? And he'd see my friend Drew. My friend Drew is like 6'8", fucking probably, I don't know, 300 pounds. He would talk shit to him. He would fuck around with him, like bang his fucking elbow on his hood of his car. I'm like, Dad, you can't be, my friends think you're serious. Like, you gotta, he's like, I'm just fucking busting their balls. I don't know. He's old school. He's a riot.
Habitual line stepper.
Yeah. Habitual line step. Dude, he was a habitual line stepper. But anyway, all that shit, it's funny. When he was passing, when I was, you know, cleaning out some of his stuff at our house in the Philippines, like, there was a bunch of like little signs that he wrote and all this other stuff, and I took all of his like hand style and changed it up, and I decided to do another brand called Maté. It's on a smaller scale. It's direct to consumer, but it's, you know, it's kind of like all of his hand style, and it's like a homage to all of the things he did for me and my brother growing up. And I don't know, the name sounds cool, not because it's my last name, but you know, Maté sounds kind of fancy schmancy.
Yeah,
kind. I don't know.
They got a drink,
huh?
They got
a drink called Maté.
Yerba.
Oh yeah, yerba. I don't drink that shit.
It's good. It's good if you're not drinking alcohol, I guess, and you want to go out. Because a lot of people, for example,
really?
Yeah, me and Brett will go to this one spot, Bossa Nova, and he'll usually get, like, I'll get a yerba, but he'll get a yerba mate that he'll sip down a little bit, everything from like the neck, and they fill it up with your choice of liquor.
Really?
Yeah. So you could be like, yo, I want a spike yerba with like gin, and they have you like sip it down real quick.
Jesus, I've been out of the game for a while. I haven't been drinking. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
How long has it been for you?
Oof. 4 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm 4 years, but no, just for no reason. I just wanted to change it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been seeing like what alcohol is like doing to people and tearing them up, and I just decided I want to try it out. But I decided to try it out, and then a month later, my father passes. So it was like that was really hard. I was like, oh man, I gotta kind of, let me be strong. Let me fucking not fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my brother was like drinking a shit ton of gin back then, but it was, I don't know, it's just like a life choice. Yeah, I'm not trying to push like whatever the sobriety life on people. It's just something that I feel better. I feel like I'm more productive, and I feel like I can be a little bit more youthful without, you know, getting all boozed up. But
of course,
but dude, I'm not frowning upon that. I miss fucking partying all night.
Yeah,
dude, I remember before my son was born, I partied till, remember that night when he was born, I was a little, oh man. Anyway, that's fine. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Nah, I mean, I'm not even judging.
No.
I keep on telling people, they're like, wait, so like, why'd you quit drinking? I'm like, well, 2 reasons. The first one was that I, at one point, just wanted to kill myself because I was drinking so fucking much. I felt like I wasn't doing shit with my life. And being as it's a depressant,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And plus, I felt like from growing up, not having the easiest life, I just had all this shit bottled up. So it just wasn't helping.
Yeah.
But the other reason is that I'm like, I also feel like I drank, you know, to last me through like age 50. So
right.
maybe on my 50th birthday, I'll pick it back up. But for now, it's like I got 19 years.
But you know how it is, like all these things we go to, there's fucking drinks everywhere, and you don't even have to spend money, and it's hard to say no. Like you go to this party, oh, free drinks. You go over here, it's like after a while. I mean, for me, for all those years of all these like little whatever events, from like trade shows to like traveling to like you know sealing the deal, like oh my god, booze is like it's just there. And I don't know, I think it's just kind of good to like change it up. I mean, to be honest, I started drinking at like 12. My dad was like a beer salesman, so there was alcohol there all the time. And I don't know, drinking at an early age was fucking just natural, you know. Back then, like you fucking tap in and steal your dad's fucking Kronenbourg fucking promo, or what's St. Pauli's girls taste like? Oh, Grolsch. Let's check this out. He's not gonna miss that.
Right.
Whatever. That's how it is when you're a little shit, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember my first time very vividly. I think I was 9.5, and I had a little champagne, like maybe like a half a champagne flute's worth, and then it definitely hit my head a little bit. Actually, no, I almost can't even count that because I don't think I really got drunk. I think it just like put me to sleep real quick. But the first real time where I got drunk and like my first ever hangover, I think it was like 13.5, and it was on New Year's.
Damn. That's fucking pretty. Wow.
I remember waking up the next day because I tried like on the table there was mind you, New Year's.
Right, New Year's.
It's just me and my parents living here, so it's like that's just the immediate family. That's that's who I'm celebrating New Year's with. It's not like I'm going out to a party. And yeah, there was like a bottle of Cavassier on the table, a bottle of champagne on the table.
Cavassier, champagne, dude, you're fucking wilding.
Yeah. There's a clip of me on an old mini DV tape, 42 minutes long, just talking to the camera after drinking, being like, "Oh, dude, I'm so drunk." But then I actually think I did start to get drunk because I remember going to sleep after my mom saw that I was drinking, but then quickly forgot about it because she too was pretty fucked up. Oh wow! And I remember going to sleep, and I'm like, "Yo, this bed will not stop spinning."
Oh man! And then dude, I remember those days. Those are the.
That's when you really start to space travel and you figure out what the fuck a black hole is.
Oh man, I definitely don't miss that shit.
No.
When does this go live, this thing? Is that a good question?
Shit, I don't know. I'll try to do it, Monday maybe?
Oh, that's cool. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to end up fucking plugging some shit in then.
Yeah, of course.
I'm doing something at Liberty Fairs. I'm doing a stock shop for Maté. Sorry to like whatever be that guy, but if you see this, come by and buy some shit. We're gonna.
Where is it?
It's gonna be. Oh, I gotta look at my phone. I hate that I can't remember things anymore, and I gotta look at my phone. What's this person? Oh wow. Did you know I do the New York skateboarding Instagram?
No.
Anyway, so on I fucking can't see. January 20th to the 22nd on Pier 94. We'll be at Liberty Fairs doing the stock shop for my new brand Maté. And we'll have stuff with Dan McGee, fucking Emerson, and a bunch of other cool shit. All right, just come by and hang out. It's from...
You said 20th to the 22nd of January?
20th to the 22nd, Monday and Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's Pier 94... It's on 711 12th Avenue. Look at me plugging it up. You like that, right?
Beautiful. Check that out.
Come by.
I'll stop by that. I'll go there after work one day.
Yeah, you should come by. Just come and hang. Shout out to German fucking got me involved in this shit. German's German's the best. He's fucking ripping too.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. What else? What else can we talk about here? In your like really cool studio. I wish I had a studio like this. It's a nice like little place to like hang out.
It's cool. It's nice to, like I said, to like go somewhere where you pretty much have no option but to stay busy. Like we have a TV hanging because I thought that we would just like constantly have like music videos or cool visuals or like a movie playing.
Yeah.
But that never gets turned on. It's
Really?
like, yeah, I mean, like me and Brett would just listen to podcasts or whatever, house music.
Podcast and house music sounds good to me.
Yeah. It's nice to get focused.
I like what you have in the background. I look, you got a bunch of like 411s. You have VHS tapes.
That's all Brett's. This is my corner.
Your corner, you have a Palace bag, Tenant. What board's that?
That's a Tenant deck.
That's a new place in Brooklyn. I haven't been yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I post their shit all the time on
yeah, I saw there was the write-up, the shop checkout.
Yeah. Chris Miller did that one. Not Chris Miller, Planet Earth Chris Miller, but our Chris Miller from East Meadow, New York. But anyway, yeah, I handle the New York skateboarding IG. Well, I handle some of it, not all of it, but most of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like that graphic.
Yeah, pull up. Maybe get some Maté up in Tenant.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's cool. They got a cool crew.
Yeah,
running everything there.
I like the stuff that they reference on their Instagram. They like post like old. Is this wrong? That they post like an old like Ben Liversedge clip or some old like Huff Nagel clip? I don't know. They have. I don't know, that's just cool.
That sounds about right. I mean, they have that one photo. I think there was like a couple of takes of it, but there's that one photo of Harold doing a backtail, a wash square on like the old ledges.
Oh shit.
He's wearing jeans, a light blue t-shirt, and I think you see the world. Actually, wait, no, you don't see the World Trade Center in the back.
Dude, Harold Hunter. I can't believe we all entered a contest at Tompkins Square Park in like '88. I think it was Harold, Keith, me, Alex Valich. They had, I think they had like a little rail, PVC rail, and they had like a flat bank. They had like all the shut guys there, like Billy Waldman, Barker Barrett. They had Brian Lottie there from 8th Street. Well, he was at 8th Street at the time. And this was at the Tompkins, before it was called like whatever you want to call that cool guy spot, the TF or whatever. And it was in the Tompkins Park. It was like the most craziest place to have a contest. Like people were fucking doing drugs in the park, like these sketchy dudes like fucking smoking crack.
What year was this?
I think it was 88. I might be wrong. I think it was 88. It was like right across the street from Skate NYC.
No shit. When were the riots? 89 or 88?
Oh shit.
But I get it. I mean, like,
I'm gonna say 89.
Okay.
I don't know. You might have to like.
So it was definitely wild as fuck back then.
Dude, it was wild as fuck. Like even like, I mean, this is not the smartest thing. Like being a young kid riding the train from Canarsie to Manhattan was always sketchy. You know, you get off at Broadway. I mean, you're at the Broadway Junction stop. You're like, oh man, I got my starter cap on. Let me fucking hold it so nobody pulls it off my head. And
it was really like that.
Dude, it was like that. It was, you get fucking robbed. I remember like even, I would be hanging out on 98th Street and some kid would try to like whatever, like try to come up on me, like fucking crack a fucking 40 bottle and be like, yo, what's up? Like, dude, New York was like pretty hectic back then.
Damn.
When I was different. Now it's PG-13 now.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a good.
If that,
maybe G. Do they even still use that G?
Dude, it was so funny. I was listening to, you know who Vinny Paz is? Of Jedi Mind Tricks and like Army of the Pharaohs.
I don't.
No.
Wait, Jedi Mind Tricks. He's like a.
It's that rap group from like the 90s and 2000s.
Okay.
But they have like. They're the type of rappers that'll be rapping about like. I mean, they're called Army of the Pharaohs and like Jedi Mind. Right. They rap about like pyramids and shit and like Excalibur.
About all that fucking
yeah.
Crazy theory shit.
Yeah. Like fucking triangles. But anyways, Vinny Paz, he did the Joe Rogan podcast. And he's actually really fucking smart. He seems like a super cool dude, like down to earth, very knowledgeable. and you know, he's a Italian dude from Philly, so he's got that East Coast grit. But he was talking about, he's like, oh, Joe, you don't even fucking understand, like, even Bed-Stuy, because he's talking about gentrification in Philly, because you know, it's happening everywhere. Philly and New York, they're kind of, I wouldn't say they're equal, but, you know, same but different. It's a bit slower down there, but it looks similar. I mean, architecturally speaking,
it's everything, like fucking Philly, New York, Chicago, DC, Seattle. I mean, dude, that's changing.
But he was like, yeah, Bed-Stuy, you used to never want to go there, and now you got fucking white guys named Chip walking their dog.
Oh my god. No,
white guys named Chip.
I'm not gonna lie, I seen Chip before I came here. I seen a ton of Chips.
Oh yeah,
dude, Chips be on the G train, bro.
Dude, I feel like if I dressed different, I'd probably be a Chip, or at least look like one.
Dude, you're not a Chip. You're better than that.
I appreciate that.
You're better than that.
Yeah, fuck Chip.
Fuck fucking Chip. Chip works for fucking Google.
Yeah. So bizarre.
Yeah, whatever. New York's different.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I still love it here. I'm a lifer. I'm never gonna leave. A lot of people fucking went to the West. I mean, I get it. The weather's better quality of life. I'm gonna stay here.
I still don't understand it though. I've been to LA a couple times and made myself like a pros and cons list of like here versus LA.
Right.
And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe there's more work there, but that's about it.
Right.
But that's where I draw the line, because it's like, I don't really care about the weather.
Got it.
I mean, like, sure, it's cold right now, but it's New York in January and it's about to be 60 this weekend. You know what I mean? So it's
just true. I want to play golf.
Thank God for global warming. Like, we're all good here in terms of weather, for me at least.
Yeah.
And then in terms of just lifestyle, like, I don't like that whole cellular mode of communication and transportation. The fact that you can't necessarily, like, sure, if you live in West Hollywood, for example, you can kind of walk around and like have some type of daily routine that you could get around on foot. But for the most part, you need a car, or you're getting into an Uber.
Dude, you need a car.
Whereas here, it's like, it's so cool just being, like, I don't even mind being crammed in a metro anymore. I had to have a really shitty day to really care.
Here we have a lot of choices. You can either take the train, you can take the train, the bus, express bus. You can drive if you're brave enough. We have so many different options. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, a lot of the people that love it there, they've only been there a few times. Like, I've been going there since I was 14, and like, I'm not gonna lie, California is like my second home, but dude, I love being in New York. I love the people in New York. I love the food in New York. My family's here in New York. I am New York. Like, New York is my home. I can't, you know, I can't get away from it. But like you said, man, I'm okay with like taking a train home. I'm okay with like, you know, whatever it is to get anywhere. We have so many more options. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, I like it better here.
Yeah, it's more vibrant.
It's totally vibrant. I mean, you see so many different things when you even like ride the train. Like, you'll see like Liechtenstein at like fucking Times Square. You'll see like some crazy fuck on the train yelling at some kid who's like filming them act like a fucking asshole. Like, it's way more entertaining. You hear the best music on the subway. I mean, dude, I'll see
beautiful girls.
There's a lot of hot girls in the subway. I mean, oh man, Hazel's gonna be mad at me, but yeah, there's tons of fucking hot women all over New York. Like, dude, walking anywhere, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, you have to experience like this big ass city. Like, dude, we see so much shit just walking. Mm-hmm. Just walking. You know, it's pretty amazing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the interest never dies here.
No. And there's like so many different places to go to. You can go to the Bronx. You can go to Queens. You can go to whatever. You can go to Carroll Garden. I don't know. You can go anywhere here. You can go upstate to Westchester. You can go to fucking the Hamptons. You can go to, dude, you can go to Jones Beach. You can go to Long Beach. There's so many different places to go here. And like, you know, to learn how to, you know, be domesticated and enjoy life, you don't need to move to California to do that.
Absolutely. I agree. I mean, I always told people too, they're like, why did you move to New York? And I'm like, well, to me, it represents the purest example of life. It's like, you can have your highest highs here and your lowest lows. And whether it spits you out or not, it's like, you just experience a little bit of everything and it's really ultimately at the end of the day up to you to, I guess, steer your own ship or your own life in whatever direction you want to take it. It's like everything here is yours for the taking, so long as you have a firm enough grip on, and I guess good enough focus on what it is that you're trying to attain.
Yeah, 100%. Over here, you can, just gotta fucking get it. It's there. I mean, of course, it's a lot more competitive, and it's out. It's out there for you. Just gotta go get it.
But competition's good, though. I feel especially healthy competition. It's not like obviously in Japan, for example, they have the whole culture of overworking themselves or working themselves to death.
Oh God, I hate that culture.
Yeah. Whereas here it's like, we work a shit ton, but at the same time, there's a lot of opportunity here to make your own lane.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Try to like monetize your life. Like also, that's my end goal in life, is to be able to make enough money doing what I love to do to support my further ambitions and basically like monetize me being alive.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much always on the move trying to do shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, so long as that can possibly, turn the profit for me, that's fucking awesome. And like support my friends, my family, my future kids and whatever, and wife.
That's a good mentality, and that's actually a luxury to move around, to move around the way we do, to do things at our own accord. That's a luxury. You know what I mean? Like, to have that, some people are like, oh man, I'm so like tied down to do this and that and blah blah blah. Like, at least we're fortunate enough to like move freely and take on work and push back, what kind of work we don't want, or it's our lifestyle is totally different than the average Joe that's doing the whole 9-to-5 thing, which is fine. But us, we get to enjoy life at a different caliber, like we see things a lot different. Like, I don't know, we just experience all these cool things that we like kind of don't really realize. Like, you'll go to like a fucking event and see this person perform, and they'll have like whatever, like this cool fucking artist there and shit like that, and you get to see a live installment. Like, I don't know, I'm ranting, but the world that we see it's pretty fucking cool to me.
Are you talking about as people living in New York, or
people in New York? I mean, dude, you can be walking down the block and see some shit, like you can pop in, there's so many things that there's actually so many things that a lot of New Yorkers don't do, like, that live in New York. You can walk around Manhattan and see cool shit. Like, it could be, it could be fucking Lower East Side, it could be Soho, it could be fucking Chinatown, it could be Uptown. Just, dude, there's tons and tons of things to experience out here.
Yeah. One thing I will say, and I'm so ashamed of it, but I think I'm finally getting over that hump, is being jaded on it for a little while. Because I feel like I've been here for 8.5 years now.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's another thing I tell a lot of people too, is moving here with no job and no money was like the best thing ever for me. And I'm sure a lot of my friends would agree, because they did the same thing. It's like I would rather do that again than move here with a job, because that opens... It like forces a person to really get out there and explore.
You have no choice.
Exactly.
You have no choice.
You have no choice but to, fully get amongst the streets, figure your shit out. It's that hunger. It goes back to the whole immigrant mentality. It's like you have a certain hunger that no one else has. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about it all the time. He's another one that I'm like extra proud of, because he's from the same part of the world as me. He's also from Belarus.
Oh, okay.
But that dude, one of the things he talks about, he's like, I feel so bad for my millionaire friends, because they'll never know the hunger that I have. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, obviously, that like kind of takes balls to say. It's, I guess, a little bit easier for him to say that right now, just because like he is successful. But ultimately, he didn't just become successful like that. You know what I mean?
No, he put in a bid to get there.
Hell yeah. He's a fucking hard worker.
He's a fucking hard worker.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
But basically what it comes down to, as I was saying, like, I already had a lot of work ethic, or a good work ethic, and then moving here with pretty much nothing, once again, it forces you to get amongst it and to meet people And that just sharpens your blade in terms of like how to talk to people, how to negotiate certain things,
Of course.
how to find your own value, how to be able to cherish when you do, get some type of break, whether it's like on an apartment, because that's obviously a bitch to get, or like meeting some cool girl, or meeting a cool group of girls, or like a new pack of friends that will now open your eyes and your network to all this new shit that you wouldn't have experienced otherwise. And now it's like, I don't know, like you might actually have work now set up and you can pay your rent. You now have buddies to skate with. You now might have a chick that's like taking you to free parties. Like, I dated a girl for a long time that was constantly taking me to like Le Bon, and she was a host at the Jane.
Right.
So it's like we would just always be partying at like the nicest spots for free. But it's like,
I still love the Jane. I used to get fucking wasted at Le Bain. I'm not Le Bain. At the Jane.
I feel like I've probably seen you there before too.
Oh, dude, you definitely seen me there. I used to fucking go there all the time.
Well, do you remember Nicolette Santos?
I don't.
She used to host on Tuesdays.
I definitely was there, but I don't remember.
Yeah, fair.
I don't remember. Dude, that partying in New York is such a blur sometimes. I think it was my fault because I would start off with the fish and then so you get a call or a text from somebody. But you know how it is. New York's a good adventure. This is like one of the best places to kind of like just live, man. Like just go out and see shit and do shit and meet new people and talk to people, and I don't know, it's a good time. To me, it's a good time. I feel like I've experienced this place to the fullest, and I appreciate it. I enjoy it. I don't know. I love this place.
Me too.
I sound like I'm like a fucking commercial or some shit. Whatever.
It's true though. I mean, it's not like you're lying.
Oh no, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I can like walk. Say for instance, I can walk down on like Orchard Street and like catch my homegirl and like whatever. She's like, hey, come in and hang out and like whatever. We're gonna eat dinner or da da da, and then like literally probably walk 4 steps and like see my other friend and be like, hey, what's going on? We're gonna go over here and we're gonna go catch up with this person. It's just like it's just like a good adventure.
And you know what's sick is all the while you also have a wife and kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm at a point now where like I've figured out the whole balance, like this is like me time, this is work time, this is family time. And it takes a while to learn how to have that work-life balance.
Oh, I bet.
I thought that you gotta be fucking doing like a 12-hour bid for work. Like, no, you can shut it off, have time for yourself, have time for your family. Like, you learn these things after a while. I mean, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to learn, but at least you end up learning, right?
Well, yeah, elaborate on that more. What kind of business standing was Mighty Healthy in when you had your kid? Because obviously that's like a big step to take. You're about to have another mouth to feed.
So, that's crazy that you just asked that, because when I was about to have a kid, my partner left. He went to Nike, and I was like, oh fuck. I had an investor at the time, and he actually pulled back, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go fucking work at Vans. Doug Palladini. I spoke to him and I was like, hey, I want to talk to you guys about a position and this and that. And he's like, yeah, I think I have something for you. So fucking Doug flew me out to Long Beach. He set me up with an interview with 6 VPs. I fucking wrote a proposal, spoke to this person, that person, and And I was like, yeah, we should do this event center in whatever, and have like, retailers come, have performances, have skate events, etc., etc. And that became the House of Vans. Fast forward, while I was out there, I pitched my spiel. Obviously, I didn't get the job, but before I jumped on the flight back, I met some other guy, this Garmento in Long Beach too as well. And I told him, I was like, hey man, I have an idea. I have a brand called Mighty Healthy. I would love for you guys to use your resources to license my brand. And I have one of the best brands out there, and I think you guys would be a good fit. So before I got on that plane, I closed the deal and got my brand license.
Fuck, that's sick.
Think about that. I got my brand licensed the brand was doing great. You know, we were selling all types of fucking retail stores that were performing. I'm doing that, and I'm enjoying my kid growing up, watching my father spend time with him, and dude, practically like, I don't know, it was like the biggest gift ever. And you know, luckily enough, like without that, I don't think I would have been really regretful, because, you know, my father, like I said, I go back to like my father passing early. It was like one of the best moments of my life. And those two things together, like, you know, my brand doing well, people being like, yo, fuck that, you can't do this shit. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do this shit anyway. And spending time with my dad and my son, and just doing this on my own accord. Like, it was, I don't know, it was a big W for me.
That's special.
Dude, it was a special time. I'm not going to lie. It was probably one of the greatest times of my life. And I don't know, my son and my dad, like just seeing that dynamic, and like how excited he was. He's like, yeah, go to work. And like, I don't know, he was there, like literally he was there. Like when Hazel and I had Mason, he flew from the Philippines to the hospital, and like he was like the first person there. Craziest shit ever. Like 21-hour flight, like first person there. I'm like, wow, what timing you have. And I don't know,
it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. I'm a little lucky, and I don't know, I don't think there are a lot of people that have done what I've done. You know, like I've had proven success over the years from hard work, dedication, and, you know, there's no holds barred.
Mm-hmm.
No time for move faking.
Well, so explain to idiots like myself licensing.
So licensing is like, hey, listen, you can have my brand. You have to promise me X amount of dollars. You can't sell to TJ Maxx. You can't sell to fucking Burlington. You can't sell to fucking Forever 21. And then you like just set these parameters for them. And you know, it's really up to you what you want to do. You know, you could be like, yeah, I approve the artwork, and I approve like the retail stores. I approve the designs. You pay me X amount of dollars. It's a, you know, it all depends on the person and how you like, you work it out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all in a nutshell.
But what is like, who in the industry would be the one that would be approaching you for a licensing deal? Like, would it be like
sometimes factories, sometimes you know, t-shirt printing businesses. It all depends. It could be, you know, anybody could license anything. You know what I mean? And then you set it for like, oh, you can license my brand for 3 years. After 3 years, we negotiate it, or we just cut ties.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could be like, you know, none of those old inventory gets off price. You know, you have to be really, really, really strict with what you do with your product. And, you know, all that stuff's tiresome, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's a lot of like, you know, things you got to worry about all the time. You know, you don't want to have your shit in like Ross, or you don't want to have your shit in like, I don't know. You want it should be sold in some fucking Yahoo account.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. How would that work these days? Because I know, my ex worked for a boot company, mm-hmm. and she was saying she was a sales account exec, mm-hmm. and she was telling me about how some of her accounts, like whenever she'd get the order sheets, she'd be like, that's very bizarre, because I know for a fact that market can't possibly be selling that well. And then some of those boots would be ending up on Amazon under a different name. So there was like no way to tie together the store, the brick and mortar, as well as the Amazon account. How would you, I guess, navigate that?
Dude, it's hard, man. Like, sometimes you have to find out, like, you know, how many units were made and where it's made, where it's going to. It's a lot of like, you know, it's a lot of shit that you got to track. It's a ton of work to kind of like be so hyper focused on like where your product goes and who it goes to and what designs they get. And I don't know, that's just like really, really, you know, people are backdooring shit all day. You know, it's not like it was before, but you know, Amazon, eBay, you can fucking you can get rid of anything.
Well, yeah, I see now too. There's also like fulfillment buy, so it could be Amazon, eBay, Walmart, Sears, like pretty much any major retailer from back in the day. Now you can go to like the shopping tab on Google, search whatever you want, and it'll be like all those places first.
Dude, and dude, those are the first things that pop up. Walmart's like one of Amazon's biggest competitors. It's, you know, finding shit online is like, you can find anything online now. You can find anything and everything, and just trying to, like, you know, restrict people from selling online is a hard thing. Like, oh, we want to have your brand. Oh, you can't sell online. Like, all right, later. You know, it's hard to say no to people unless you're like, you know, you're Nike.
Mm-hmm. It's so easy to access information and like how-tos via YouTube, Instagram.
Right.
Like Instagram, when it comes for like what's popping, you can go on Depop and eBay, see what's selling. Right. And then you can go on YouTube and see a how-to of like screen printing and like how to use Photoshop and Illustrator to make graphics in the first place. Or even listen to people like fucking Gary Vaynerchuk and like get marketing ideas and inspiration. Where did that come from for you though? Because obviously there weren't that many streetwear brands. Like obviously Supreme was popping, maybe the hundreds, I want to say.
Yeah, I mean they're popping. They were popping. I mean, they are still popping. They're still doing their thing too. But I think for me, I just liked what I liked, and there were certain things that I don't know. Going back to Supreme was like, that was it. Like going to that store and seeing like how their product looked and who's working there and being friends with those guys and seeing what James did with Supreme. I'm like, dude, I want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I wanted to do it at his level or the same thing, but like just seeing that going on in New York, I'm like, dude, you're on one of the worst blocks of fucking New York, and you got all the illest dudes coming here to skate. You know what I'm saying? And like Gio was working there, fucking Pookie was working there, Aaron was working there, and those guys, like, they knew how to build a community. They were like giving hats, giving shirts to this guy, to that guy, and they didn't give a fuck. Some out of towners would come by, and like a Jamie Thomas would be like, hey, how come guys don't got zero boards here? These guys were like, yo, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here. We're not carrying no zero boards in Supreme. Like, these guys were there doing their own shit, and they didn't give a fuck. And I'm not saying that's what I wanted to do with my brand, but like, when I see that, I'm like, oh man, I want to do my own shit. And eventually it took me a few more years to get the balls to do my own thing. And, you know, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna create a brand with all of the things that I like and who I like and what I like, and it's going to represent skateboarding, it's going to represent New York, it's going to represent street culture. It's pretty much everything that I enjoyed and loved in life, and all wrapped into a damn fucking t-shirt. That sounds kind of corny, but okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. But like, were you the one that was initially designing all the logos, trying to reach out to, potential buyers and everything? Well,
Dennis Ederman was doing a lot of the graphics. I mean, I was doing graphics too, but Dennis was doing most of the graphics. And then like for like the buyers and the retail partners we had, they were all guys that I knew. I would be like, let me get into DQM, let me get into Shoe Gallery, let me get into Huff, let me talk to these guys at Colette. Like, these were all like, I want to be in the best shops. And luckily, it's so funny when you sell to these shops, I didn't realize that like, yo, this people like really pay attention to this shit. Like, people are like, yo, how did you get in here? How did you get in there? Da da da. And I'm like, I reached out to the buyer. And they're like, yeah, but your stuff's in the store. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm just like thinking in my head, like, I need to get from A to Z, get it there. I mean, I have like a little edge, but I don't know. You go from 10 stores, and then the next thing you know it, you got 100 stores. The next thing you know it, you got like a real fucking business, and you're like trying to figure out how to ship $70,000 worth of goods. And I don't know, things just trickled, and it happened really quick, and you started doing trade shows, and we have to figure out how do you ship $250,000 worth of fucking product. And it was just, you just have to learn as you go. luckily I had a lot of help, a lot of support, and friends and family were down to like, just help us out with sales, help us out with production, help us out with picking and packing, and all that stuff we learned on our own. I mean, you can learn it on your own if you are determined to, with anything. If in my head I think like, if you say something and you want it to happen, you should do it or figure out a way to do it. And if you fail, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail, it's okay.
Charlemagne the God, I imagine.
Oh my God, yeah. He's fucking crazy.
Well, it sounds like you know him on a personal basis.
No, I don't know him on a personal basis.
Okay.
Like, just, dude, he talks shit to so many people.
Yeah. But he does it smart almost. Like, he knows that both people will win at the end of the day. Just, even if you look at like YouTube views, both people.
He's calculated.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
He's calculated.
He's very calculated.
But he's also like, it's all about fucking clout chasing. I don't know if that's a good example, but he's doing it for the views. People care about the views. People care about the likes.
I don't know. Maybe for the Breakfast Club, but he also has his podcast with Andrew Schultz.
Oh, I don't listen to that. Oh wait, Andrew Schultz, that's like a comedian, no?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Them together is very fucking funny.
Oh my God,
you should definitely listen to the Brilliant Idiots. You
gotta link me. I like funny stuff.
Yeah, the Brilliant Idiots podcast. You could literally even like, when we leave here tonight, go on the podcast app on your phone. There's like a best of 2019 that they just put out.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's super good.
Dude, I'm so behind on like all these like little podcast thingies and all that shit.
But yeah, what I was gonna say about Charlemagne though was he had a quote in his first book that he wrote, and it was like, actually, I
didn't even know he wrote a book.
He wrote 2.
I didn't even know he wrote 2 books.
But anyways, in his first book, he had a quote that said, all of life, fuck, I'm going to botch it. Well, to my best abilities from memory, I think what he said was, there are no failures in life, only lessons, because you lived to have learned them. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like...
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right. I mean, I always wanted to have a restaurant. I tried it. Didn't work out, but I fucking did it. And I learned so many lessons. Like, I learned that I can fucking figure out ways to pay the rent. I can learn how to become, a waiter. I can learn how to become like, a host. I can learn how to like, hustle the space to have fucking Yelp and FuseTV use this shit. I learned that like sometimes you got to be wary and, going in with a business partner that's going to be a fucking scumbag. You learn these things, dude. You got to, everything in life, you can use that experience as a learning experience, and you always get something out of it.
Is that what happened with the restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant, I'm not going to lie, it was very overwhelming. I was in over my head, and it was a lot of fun, having like, meeting new people and this and that, but it's a lot of dedication. And I had all these other things, and I had to kind of like figure out, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Can I handle doing all of this? And like, I want to enjoy family. I want to, this is making me money. This is fucking, I'm bleeding from this, but I know this can pay for that, but is this worth it? You know what I mean? Like, it's 7 days a week, just fucking stuck at a place. And I'm not gonna lie, it was very, very tiring, but it was a good experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
How long was it open?
A year or so. We dumped a whole bunch of money into it, but Hazel and I, we did a lot of work there, and you never figure that your significant other is going to be one of like the best business partners that you've ever experienced. Like, we never even like talked about it. It just like happened naturally. Like, my other business partner kind of like disappeared. He was like in fucking Hawaii playing in a band and shit. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even know you were going away. Like, there's so many. The restaurants business is so shady. But I don't care. Whatever. I did it. I overcame it. I was able to sell it off and make a little bit of money. So it's, dude, I can say that I did it, and at least I didn't get hurt by it.
Yeah. So it's still around, just obviously under new ownership.
It's a new name and it's new ownership, but you know, I left clean, but I got lucky. You know, I had an opportunity to kind of like move on, and I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I'm out. I'm gonna head out.
Was Maté already around? Actually, you know what?
Yeah, Maté is still going.
Is Mighty Healthy still around or no?
So, Mighty Healthy is still around, but I don't know what their goal is. It's still around. I don't think I'm not sure if it's doing any current business, but it's still around.
I mean, do you have like any ties with them still or no?
No, I sold my stake, and you know, I left amicably, and then I can't really talk too much more about it.
Fair.
I left at a good standing, and I don't know. These are things that you say when you sell it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
say no more.
I'm good.
Good. But was that you starting Maté? Was that also probably part of like you growing up, just having the immigrant mentality, also being an entrepreneur for so many years? I imagine you were probably feeling a little bit bored. Yeah, in my head, I was always thinking of doing Maté, and I don't know, not to sound so narcissistic or talk about me, but a lot of the things that I was doing for the brand were like all personal relationships. It was all a reflection of me, and like things didn't click right away. And then like I started like getting like, you know, custom patches done, like in the garment district. Like I had like this Korean couple making like, you know, M patches for me, and I'm like, oh, I think I could do some stuff with this. Like thinking in my head, what can I do? I was like, oh, Maté sounds cool. Like then I'm thinking in my head, like, for how many years have people mutilized my fucking name and called me mate? I was like, I'm gonna tell people that like my fucking name is actually, it's really Maté. Like there's so many people that I never corrected, and I was like, oh, this is a good time to let people know. And I don't know, after like my father passed and like just seeing like all these things, I'm like, damn, man, he like really made sure that I was gonna be the best version of him. I'm like, you know, I want to really do this. So, you know, the logo for Maté is all his hand style, and you know, I got all that stuff from his house in the Philippines, and it's a labor of love. You know, it's not everywhere. It's still direct to consumer, but we have like tons of other things coming up. We have like I could talk about like the Lakai collab. We have a Lakai collab coming out this year. We have a timeless pen coming out this year. And then I mentioned too that we're doing something with Emerson for Liberty Fairs and Dan McGee at Liberty Fairs. And yeah. Oh yeah, Maté too. It's me and my partner Corey Nunez. We both do it together. We've been doing this for what? I think a little bit more than 2.5 years, but we've just been making product. You know, we just make product, sell out, make product, sell out. Maybe make more product of this thing, bring it back. You know, we don't follow the calendar anymore. Now it's like, if we feel good about it, we'll put it out. And luckily enough, we sell out. I mean, we have like inventory for like ourselves and for friends, but most of the time we make it, it's gone. So when are the hoodies shipping?
Say it again?
When are the hoodies shipping?
Shit, didn't you buy something? It's I gotta go look at my phone. I gotta check to see when it's going out. I'm sorry. Wait,
so do you like make something, take orders, and then create it and ship it, or?
No, we have inventory.
I see.
We have inventory.
Where do you guys operate out of?
It's out of Santa Ana, because it's like cheaper out there. And
oh, so California.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to ship out there. The pricing's better. I mean, the resources here are great. It's just a little bit more expensive. Some of the shit that we put out there is like, people are probably like, you know, what the fuck? Like, why are you making fun of this? Or why are there guns on your t-shirts? I don't know. My dad had an obsession with guns, so I don't know. He liked fucking playing with guns.
The bodies that you're printing on, is there like any particular type of body?
Oh, I don't want to say.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying like give me the distributor and the creator, the manufacturer.
No, I know, but
is
it's like a softer tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using like that 1301 all style really anymore. I mean, I used to abuse the shit out of that thing. That was the shirt that our customers at Mighty used to love, but now it's a little bit more, comfort. You want it to have like a distressed look, and you want it to last a little bit longer.
Well, that's what Brett still prints on.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're super good.
I mean, they'll last forever.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll last fucking forever. I mean, I have Old Supreme shirts in my storage that are 1301s from, you probably can't even fucking Google the goddamn t-shirts because they're so damn old and they still look fine.
Really?
Yeah, you could fucking dry them. They're all printed at, I don't want to say. They're all printed at the same place. Well, I used to print there too. Anyway, whatever.
What about like cut and sew? Do you have any plans to do that?
I mean, maybe later down the line, but right now I'm comfortable with like, using like the standard issue blanks or using R blanks, and yeah, I don't really want to. There's a lot of work that goes into cut and sew. It's a lot of work for a little return.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Yeah. What else can we talk about?
I don't know, but I want fucking Brett's hat. Oh, that's Josh's hat, the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah. Well, he bought it off Josh.
So I still want it. I don't give a shit. No, that's
Brett's about to be gone for 2.5 weeks, so maybe borrow it for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, but then if you catch a photo of me on Instagram, he's like, "Yo, why you wearing my hat, bro?"
Oh well.
I like his brand material.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just dope.
He's got a vision for it.
He's got a good vision for it.
If he were to put in more money and time into it, I feel like it could really be something.
Did he tell you we're doing something together?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maté material?
Yeah, later on.
Okay.
Later on, but I know I like his brand. He has a good eye.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
He has a good eye too. Not just saying that because he's, he fucking shares a space with you.
Yeah.
But I like him a lot. I mean, I would see him at High Snobiety when I go say hi to like, the guys up there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was telling me recently he sees you fairly often.
Yeah, like I'll go there, say what's up, and whatever. It's funny, like growing up in the game, like everybody like knows each other. It's kind of cool. There's like a mutual respect.
Of course.
But yeah, he's doing his fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
He's a talented guy.
Some of the last stuff that he put up on the Instagram, some of the product shots and like the modeling, we had shot that. Well, some of it was on the roof here, but then there was also it was also at our artist buddy Hunter. Basically, he got a hold of this like whole like multifamily house.
Right.
Got to paint the entirety of it in yellow. He was painting smiley faces on it, but while he was done painting the upstairs yellow, we went up there and shot some shit. Wow. I don't know if you saw that on Insta or whatever.
I definitely did see it. I follow him. His stuff's good. You guys do cool shit. Yeah. It's really hard to do cool shit because there's so much garbage out there.
Of course. Well, me and him started it together originally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But then it was like the classic don't do business with your friends because we're both so fucking hard-headed and stubborn. Dude, I know that feeling. Yeah. I remember the early years doing Poets graphics with Gino and John. It was fucking so hard. But, after a while you learn, you're like, oh, all right, at least you know. Yeah. At least you try. And it's also why you start your own thing, right? And that's also, then I'm going to be over here now. I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah. Having that freedom, ultimately, it's like, it's just so much less weight on your shoulders. Yeah, dude. I mean, of course, everybody wants to fucking drive. Fuck it. You got to get your own car. Yeah. But yeah, I remember vividly telling Brett, I'm like, listen, like, I love you. You're my friend. I'd rather stay friends rather than trying to, like, beat each other's throats. Yeah, like, of course. Back and forth via text or phone call. And I was like, the brand is only going to survive if only one of us is in charge of it. Yeah, and especially the fact that, like, you already had a idea for a brand in the first place. You're the one that's, like, working on all the graphics. Like, you do it. Yeah. And then now it's like years later, because that was like 2013, I think. You know, it's 2020 now. It's like nice to come around where if he ever does need help with like the photo or the video stuff, we can go fuck around and shoot something. And then obviously like I'm seeing him progress with it all the time because, you know, me and his desks are right here next to one another. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But it's kind of fun, dude, like collaborating and fucking putting something together out of like a couple of words.
Yeah.
And seeing it like on a, you know, on a t-shirt or a photo, or that shit's still gratifying to me.
Absolutely. And you know too, like me, for example, doing this podcast or him doing material, in my opinion, that's like almost necessary brain exercises to do to keep your brain active and like on point.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Especially the fact that like, I don't know, maybe it's a tiny bit having to do with like never wanting to lose touch with like the things that got us to this point in our lives. But it also has a little bit to do with like, I mean, fuck, me and him both work 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
Lucky for him, at least he works at a place like High Snob where, you know, it's like that's like our type of shit.
Right.
We can really, he can definitely like be fully engulfed in that. And be collecting a paycheck and like, you know, having his creative vision come out onto their platforms.
Yeah.
But it's like for me, you know, sure, I'm still editing, but it's like food and drink related and like branded content. It's not necessarily like that. Like I'm not, we don't live in a commercial. We don't live in a branded content video.
Of course. This is your exercise.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you edit now? You edit food and for certain brands or just freelance?
Yeah. Well, so I'm a permalance video editor at Group 9. For example, I went on a trip a couple months ago. It was Chase Sapphire in conjunction with Thrillist, and they were highlighting some restaurants around different cities for this video series that they do every year called what the fuck is it called? Taste Worth Traveling For.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like obviously Chase Sapphire is a credit card company. It's like, okay, well, our market research tells us that our market is like between 28 and 42 years old. Those are normally like millennials. They like to travel. They're making X amount of money. So they'd be down to like, they're foodies and they'd be down to travel to these like, you know, super hot spots. So we got to go to like Denver, LA, and then somewhere.
There's good places to eat in Denver.
Oh, absolutely.
Mad good places.
I mean, there's a lot of good places to eat in general in a lot of cities these days.
Of course.
You know, like everyone's a foodie, but
Denver I like just because like, I don't know, just to visit Nate Fantasia and go snowboarding at Keystone or shoot guns in the fucking in the mountains and shit. I just love fucking Colorado.
It seems chill. I was only there for like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Did the altitude fuck you up?
No.
Oh, you're lucky. I go there, the altitude fucks me up.
Yeah, I mean, I was only there for 2 days. I
would go up there and like party my face off, and I would forget that it's like one drink is really 2 drinks, and I would have like 10 shots and 10 drinks and be like, oh my god, dude, I think I'm gonna fucking throw up or fall over. And like remembering like not seeing straight and like breathing weird just because of the altitude. God.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that particular week on that trip, I was off the cigarettes until the very end.
Dude, good for you.
Yeah, so there was that, and also I had been off the booze for like a year at that point, so
that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'd go up there like not drinking, I would still feel like like it was, I don't know, the altitude would mess me up.
Shit.
I think that's just me, but even like sleeping, I would wake up like
damn,
I don't know,
sensitive.
But because I wouldn't take time and like adjust to it. I would just, I don't know, let's go to Keystone, or that's like what, 10,000 feet above sea level or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure up there too is like it's especially so different.
But it's all, I don't know, it's just really nice there. Not because of like, you know, the fucking weed's legal, because I don't even like really go too crazy there or whatever, but
yeah,
it's just a nice place. Everything's beautiful, like lots of fucking mountains and shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's clean, it's
super clean. People say like, you know, New York's different, it's gentrified, etc., but like, dude, it's still fucking, certain places still gets a little gnarly.
Oh, for sure.
be like, I mean, fuck, dude, I could see like in real time, like walking in like the financial district and like a gun gets pulled out and you see like the cop, like, you know what I mean? It's shit still happens.
Really?
Yeah, dude, all the time. Even in like Queens, I see like fucking whatever, like someone's car gets stolen or some shit in the Bronx, or I don't know. I hate to be that guy, but when I look at Citizen, I always look at the video shits and I'm like, oh my God, somebody's fucking got fucking robbed, or somebody got jacked, or somebody got beat up, or some kid got fucking taken, or I don't know.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe guns being pulled in financial.
I mean, there are guns everywhere. Guns in fucking Flushing, guns in downtown, fucking Village. I don't know. Citizen app is evil, man.
Mm-hmm.
You look at that shit and you're like, oh my God, maybe I should just stay home.
That's like ultra fear mongering.
Dude, it's ultra fear mongering.
That's like honestly, that's like hipster fear mongering. Because like we have our parents are the ones that are like,
yeah,
or at least my parents, they're like, oh no, you know, suburbia, fucking watching CNN or Fox News all the time. Like, oh, like, did you hear what's happening? It's like,
but dude,
no.
It's so crazy. Like fucking, even on Citizen, I'll see like a house. I live in a high rise, right? And like a house, like less than a block away, get like fucking burglarized. And I look outside and there'll be like a cop there. I'm like, oh my God, this shit's like fucking Citizen. I hate this fucking app, but I love this app. It's like, I remember even like being on the 6 train and some guy like trying to flex on me, and I'm like, dude, I got no time for this shit. I'm jumping out. I'm gonna take the express bus home. Then like look at my phone, like 2 minutes later, oh, guy on the 6 train punches some fucking dude in the face. I'm like, what the
damn.
I mean, you know, New York it looks a little bit more cleaned up, but there's still a lot of crazy shit that goes on.
It's like trying to clean up black mold off of your bathtub with some fucking bleach. It's not happening. Might clean it up a little bit, but it's still there.
Yeah.
At the core.
What else could we talk about? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I don't really care about like current events and all that shit.
No, me neither. I mean, current events, we know where the world's at. Fucking everybody fucking blasted on their fucking social media platforms.
Yeah.
Just talk about fucking...
I just want to talk about like prosperous things and like future business deals and all that, and growing as people. I mean, like you have some years on me, but also there's definitely a lot that I can take from you, and I'm sure a lot of viewers can as well. Like, what do you do, for example, with all your earnings from all the brands that you have or have had from the restaurant? Do you invest it into yourself? Do you take a more traditional route and open up like 401ks and Roth IRAs so that there's like more stability for your future as well as your kids and wife?
I mean, most of that stuff goes to, you know, I try to make sure that I have X amount of work so I can live a certain way. And 401ks and IRAs, you know, that's a must, and all that other shit, and, you know, life insurance, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm kind of just, I don't know. I'm kind of just living how I want to live, you know, as far as like taking work, doing work. I don't know. I don't really have a formula. I'm kind of just like living the way that I want to live. You know what I mean? Like today I'll do this, today I'll do that, but I make sure that I spend X amount of hours on whatever work I get allocated through whatever clients I have. Mm-hmm. That sounds so vague, but...
Well, what are you doing these days? I mean, are you like a consultant now?
So now I'm a consultant. Like okay. I'll do like contract work for this person or that person, or I get other work from like Mercedes, and they're like, yeah, we want you to do this hat for South by Southwest for AUG. And so I kind of like, the work just falls in my lap. And I try to, you know, I give them my rate and then I push it out. With that being said, I'm fortunate enough to, you know, have these good problems. You know, like if a new coffee brand comes out, they're like, hey, what strategy do you think we should take? And when's a good time to push out the brand? Or this other footwear brand's like, we want to like focus on, you know, families that are like action sports driven, or, you know, people that'll appreciate this this custom cooler or something like that. You know, so people come at me with all these like different goals, and I try to execute. I'm going to be super vague because I want to share information, but I don't want to share too much information.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm sure there's like NDAs or whatever, legal obligations.
Yeah, there's all that stuff, and like, you know, it's I'm always down for like helping out, but I can't give all the secrets away.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, and I imagine that some viewers will be interested in this too. How do you bridge the gap between doing something and coming up in a subculture such as skateboarding? How do you bridge that gap into the corporate world, kind of like you have?
Wow, that's a good question. I think it's very...
Because, you know, like there's a lot of... I feel like there's more and more people like yourself. There's people like Keith Huffnagel, who's a fucking multimillionaire off of it. Nikki Terche, everyone at Girls Skateboards, like... You know, Andrew Reynolds, like we were talking about earlier, but then there's also people that, I mean, who, like,
I really think naturally people will respect your opinion, your words, because of your reputation. Like, you know, those guys that you mentioned just now, those guys have a very, very strong reputation. You know what I mean? And with that being said, being quote unquote skateboarder, you know, they kind of know your work or have seen your work or know that people enjoy your work or appreciate your work. So that's really what bridges the gap. You know what I mean? Like, I can, for instance, speak to like the CEO of this company that's taking care of X amount of brands, and he'll sit with me, and like, I don't know, a lot of those things don't happen unless you build that resume or portfolio that shows that, like, hey, I can do something that's successful, and I've done things that are, you know, that drive business. And going back to those guys again, that those are some guys that have done some pretty amazing shit. You know, you'd be surprised on what type of work these guys experience day to day. Like, you know, Keith is a big inspiration to me. Just him being one of my close friends and seeing what he's done over the years and what he's gone through and what he's muscled through. And even Nick at one point, like, you know, Nick is a hardware brand, and now his brand is huge. You know, I mean, it even goes back to back in the day. Like, you open up a Thrasher and you see like the list of all of his skaters that were on his team. Like, I don't remember anybody having a team like that. It'll fucking have Alex Olsen to like fucking Christian Hosoi to like, fuck, man,
like Sean Malto.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Mike Carroll. He had like every dope motherfucker on. And you know what it is? Like, everybody's like, yo, I want to be on the dope team with this guy and that guy. And he had everybody. And, you know, skaters they just have not all of them, but most of us have good taste. We're like become built-in trend forecasters after a while. You know, it's going to succeed. You're like, oh, that's going to be dope. Oh, that's going to be whack. It's like, you know, when you see people coming up, it's like when iShot used to come to fucking King of Spring. I'm like, yo, that dude's going to be ill one day. Dude, he's like one of the illest dudes out of the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was skating in the contest doing mind-blowing shit. I'm like, god damn, like, this dude's gonna be fucking big one day. I mean, you know, you can tell. It's like Anthony DeReo. The dude is skating in my contest. He's not even listening to the fucking format. He's skating the double set. Why? He's doing whatever the fuck he wants. Fucking, I forgot what he did. Did he nollie heel flip it, or I think he nollie heel flipped it, or? Are
you talking about LES?
Yeah, I forgot all the things he did there. But dude, if you notice too, in some of the photos and footage, there's no one in the background. There's tons of people there. He's just not listening because they're skating this obstacle and he's going over there. So like, when you see people doing shit like that, you're like, dude, he's doing it really he's doing it dope, and he's also doing it because he doesn't give a fuck, because he's just gonna do this shit. You know, like, I don't know, we can all tell what's gonna succeed and what's gonna fail. We know the lifespan of certain things. If this is gonna be cool for this long, it's gonna live for this long, or it's just gonna be like a, you know, one shot Shaniqua or whatever. Yeah, I yap a lot on this thing. It's like fucking talking nonstop. I don't think, you know what? I don't think I've ever done like a podcast thingy.
Really?
No, this is the first time.
I feel like I remember seeing a photo of you and Matt doing one.
Matt
Roberge.
Oh, you know what? I was doing one with Matt for this podcast that I was gonna do, but it never happened because of the transcription. It got all fucked up because the person that was supposed to handle the transcription was not the person to hand it off to. I'll leave it at that, but that should have came out. Should have been dope. It was supposed to be with German, supposed to be with Sean Powers, but it didn't pan out. I wish it did, because like those three dudes are dope. I think what German does, what Patterson's dope. I think he's like fucking a rad skater. Sean Powers, I like what he's doing because, you know, he's trying to change his life. And, you know, he's doing his thing with Saints and Sinners. And, you know, obviously he skates for Palace. He's from Queens too. And, I don't know, Matt's dope. Talking to him, nerding out about skateboarding and going through his archive of apparel and hats. Dude, he has so much.
It's a museum.
So much cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. You know what it is? Like, I just appreciate people that are doing, you know, good stuff, good work. And it's like, you know, skateboarding. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are or whatever. Like, you appreciate someone's ability and, you know, their talent. And that's like the same thing with like anything and everything. Like, I just have enough respect for those guys. Mm-hmm. And I wish that fucking podcast worked out, but no, I've never been on a podcast before. This is my first.
Welcome to the life.
Fucking podcast. What's next? I'm gonna be on 9 Club next.
Do it.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well, shit, I'm flattered then that you're here.
No, of course.
No, but that's cool. Yeah, back to what you were just saying. It seems like you're an appreciator of passion. Like,
yeah,
that's how I see myself. I love the nerd. Like, once again, that's why I call this the Garnish, because it's like normally a garnish for like a nice cocktail or a beverage, whatever, like a fucking ice cream sundae. It's like the cherry on top. It's like what makes that thing extra special, extra, make it pop extra, you know what I mean? Stand out amongst everything else around it. It kind of makes a garnish to something that makes something supreme in a way.
Yeah, no,
you know,
it's like you said, it's the cherry on top.
Yeah. And so I feel like there's, you know, people like yourself, you get very passionate and you will nerd out on what you're passionate about.
I will nerd the fuck out. Like right now, like my thing is, I'm pushing like strong family, like be a good parent, you know, enjoy your company, not company, but like people you're with. Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know, that helps you live better. You know, you mentally are stimulated by like, you know, good company and good talks, because, you know, it just helps. It helps you live like a healthier lifestyle. I'm not even all about this whole health and wellness shit, but I'm just at a stage now where like I want to feel good every day. Mm-hmm. So I'm not drinking. You know, I'm with people who are creative. I'm with my family. You know, I don't want to fucking...
You're blessed.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm enjoying this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on Instagram, I'm like, you know what? I'm with my kid. I'm doing this. Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking put this up. Like, I mean, I know my shit's private, but like, I'm sharing this shit because like, I want people to see or enjoy what I'm enjoying. Mm-hmm. And if you don't like it, maybe unfollow. If you like it, then fucking, you know, talk shit or whatever. But it's, you only live once, man. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm around all these good people. There's more. I have a lot of good people around me. There's more than I show, but I have like the hugest support system, I think. And I'm gonna say I'm lucky enough to have like built a relationship with all these people, to be able to like call them at a drop of a dime, you know. And like some of these people are like super busy. Like this dude will be like, oh, I'm traveling here, I'm about to jump on a flight, but I have 15 minutes for you. Or like this dude's like, whatever, like, hey, listen, I'm gonna call you back in like 50 minutes. This dude's like fucking busy handling like some brand shit for this company out in New Hampshire, you know. Like after all this work that I've done this past decade and a half, like I have access to all these good people. And you know, with that being said, you know, cherish those relationships, and they'll never go away. They'll just blossom. That's one important thing I could say.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's like at the very core of some of the oldest people on earth is a good, strong community.
Yeah, it is.
Like I'm even reading Outliers right now by Malcolm Gladwell, and one of the stories that he talks about, you know, Outliers?
Yes.
So are you familiar with the book itself, or?
I'm familiar with the book.
Okay.
But you know, it's funny. I didn't know you're a big reader.
I'm not a big reader. I'm just trying to, it's one of my resolutions right now. And like, I've had a Kindle for a couple months. So I'm like, fuck, I need to catch up. Once again, it's exercise the brain.
No, it's just
it's another muscle. But, in reading Outliers, remember that example that he used of that one town that moved to Pennsylvania from like one part of Sicily or something,
refresh my memory.
So I think it started with a P, like Posti or something. I don't know. But basically, it was like one family moved over to Pennsylvania. They settled down. Word traveled back to Italy. A couple more families came through. And all of a sudden, it's like these like 50 families that immigrated from this one part of Sicily. Not even necessarily a healthy or like super wealthy area by any means. And they all migrated and settled down in this one part of Pennsylvania. But they had this strong community and, you know, pretty enclosed. But there was like a lot of religion, a lot of essentially one hand washes the other, and a lot of just separation of like who does what. Like the men would go into the mines, the women would tend to the children and the families. But there was constantly like this one, what the fuck is it? Is it a psychologist? Maybe it was. Like who's someone that studies culture?
Fuck. What do you call that?
I know it's not a philanthropist. Philanthropist is someone that donates money.
Philanthropist.
But
what do you call a person that studies culture?
I found this on the web.
Anthropology.
Anthropologist, yeah. So I think some anthropologist went there, and he was like, the first thing I noticed is a lot of communication between all the citizens of the small town.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he starts looking at all the data, and they're like, mind you, a lot of these people are obese. They eat a shit ton of bread. They cook with a lot of lard, but for some reason their rate of heart disease is like 35% lower than literally one town over. Their what's it called? The average age of death is like 25% higher than everyone else. But they don't necessarily like eat better. They don't make more money. And it just all goes back to the community and the network that you keep. So it's good on you that you know, you're blessed to have a smart enough mind to kind of navigate your career that way, and also be cool with all these people around you.
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to being like, you know, what I said before earlier. Like I knew there was a time for me to like take a step back and mourn my pops and like take a little break, because, you know, you have to not know your limits, but know when's a good time to kind of like pull back or pull out, or even, you know, stick with it. All these things, like you learn later down the line from experiences and doing things, and that's why you got to go out there and do your best and try to, you know, do shit, you know.
Experience life.
Yeah, you can't always be like, oh man, I wanna do this, I wanna do that, and then like not try, you know. Fucking try, fucking fail, fall on your face, get hurt. You know, fucking don't be scared to hurt your pride, you know. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no failures, only lessons.
Yeah, it's no failures, it's only lessons. It's the best way to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's easier said than done, but it's just what you have to do to grow as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So should we end it on that high note?
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it if you are.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm also just really cold and hungry.
I gotta get back soon too.
Yeah.
But no, this is dope. Thanks for fucking having me.
Thank you for showing up.
No, of
and
course.
being so hyped on it and waiting for me in the lobby.
Dude.
See, that's the beautiful part of New York. It's like you clearly get that, like, I'm coming from work. You know what I mean? And like we're all doing shit. We're all so busy.
Yeah, no, of course.
So I appreciate that.
That's why I wanted to let you know, like, I'm here. I'm not gonna flake on you. Like, I know, you know, this is something that you want to do, and this is something you've been doing, and I don't, you know what I mean? It's the worst thing to do to someone is, I think, waste their time.
Yeah.
You know, wasting their time is much more disrespectful than, I don't know, than like talking shit to somebody. To me, anyway. I'm not gonna say that time is money and this and that, but like, you know, time is important. You spend time with somebody, it should be cherished.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know, it's like, say for instance, like you spend time with somebody in their house or like with their family and you eat with them, like that's a special time. People need to appreciate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. With that being said, thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate you and everything you do.
Thank you, man. This is fun. Next 9 Club.
Next is the Rogan experience.
Get the fuck I know fucking Elon Musk.
Do you know anything about aliens?
No, not really.
Okay, so maybe not Rogan experience.
No, I'm not going Rogan. Rogan's a psycho, though.
Yeah.
He's a fucking psycho. All right. Cool.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast because I will be having more episodes this year. It's a fucking fact. I promise it. Ray, thank you again for showing up.
Yeah, my pleasure. This is fun.
Shit. If you want to ever come back on again, let's do it. If you know some people that'd be down to be in front of a camera and talk some shit on the microphone, have some laughs and share stories, by all means, send them my way.
Oh, dude, I'll send them your way.
Let's do it.
I'll definitely send them your way. Thanks again.
And also, some point soon, you should also do the mission statement.
Oh, did Lee tell you?
No.
We're doing a collab too.
Oh yeah. No. He did show me that.
We're doing a collab, and we had like some. Yeah, he asked me to do one. Yeah. I love fucking Lee. Lee's the best.
Yes.
He's hilarious.
Anyway,
yeah.
much love. Thank you.
Bye.